Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's July the 26th, 2022, and today we're on an adventure. I say today because she doesn't say anything, but that's my niece, that's Serena. And you may recognize this person.
Hi!
That's my sister from the Lavender Farm. So she's back again, and we're off to do something else. So we're going to the town of... She's not saying anything anymore. We're going to the town of Bouctouche, which means great little harbor in Micmac. If you didn't know that, it's also the home and birthplace of Casey Irving. If you don't know who Casey Irving is, I could do a whole video just on him alone. But he started out with a gas station and decided that wasn't enough, so he owns all the gas stations. And then he thought maybe he'd own a little bit more, so he bought everything else. So if you're in New Brunswick, he pretty much owns it. Well, he's passed now, and he had 3 sons, and he gave them to the 3 sons and divided the empire up. And then they had kids, and then they redivided the empire up. And yeah, that's the synopsis of what Casey Irving started here as a legacy. And anywhere you go in New Brunswick, there's an imprint of the Irving family, and you may even see it in this video as we go along. So our first stop, I think, is going to be lunch, and then we'll see what other things we're going to do along the way.
Lunch.
Yeah, it is lunch.
What do you want to eat for lunch, Serena?
What's on the menu for lunch?
Mussels. So someone's going to eat mussels. It's not going to be me, because I'm going to be sick if I eat mussels. But she likes mussels, so we're going to find some mussels. All right, tune in. We've arrived in Bouctouche, and our first stop is Pirate de la Mer for a little seafood for my niece. So we stopped for lunch, but there were no steamed mussels to be had, so we had steamed chicken nuggets instead, right?
Yeah.
There you go. And I got a lobster roll, and Carolyn
I got fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And now we are... So here we are, we're in Bouctouche. We're off to Pays de la Sagouin, and then it's closed on until Wednesday to Sunday. So it's Tuesday today, so we're not open.
Someone didn't check, and that's me.
So unfortunately, you guys won't be seeing Pays de la Sagouin this time around, but we've got some other things we've got planned. But I want to let you know, Pays de la Sagouin just got $35 million from the federal and provincial government to be fixed up. They need a new footbridge to go across because in the winter it was wrecked, and they've had a temporary one there for a couple of years, so it's being fixed up for that. This weekend is also going to be the 30th anniversary for it. It is a historical town that shows the Acadians in the way that they used to do work, and they kind of do comical theater. So it's really interesting, but unfortunately you're not going to see it. Also, yeah. So we're going to do some other things, but we're in this little park. This is Rotary Park in Bouctouche, and you can see the big sign back there that says Bouctouche.
But we haven't been to the big sign.
And you can see the bay behind me here. So we're going to go over to the big sign.
Here goes the big sign.
So here's the sign for Bouctouche in Rotary Park. You can see it's in the red, white, and blue, which is the Acadian flag. That's why you've got the yellow star right here, because if you take the French flag and you put a yellow star on it, that's the Acadian flag. So welcome to Bouctouche. Vive l'Acadie. And here we have some photo opportunities here for Serena in the U. Here we are at the Irving Eco Park, and this is the Irving Chapel. So I mentioned Casey Irving. We're now getting some of the Irving side of Bouctouche here. This is a beautiful stone chapel. My cousin David actually has performed in here with music on special occasions on it a couple times. I don't know if I can actually go in, but we're going to walk through the gardens and show you what's around. I am going to try the handle though. No, it is closed. I don't think I can peek in through the window to show you. Nope, just getting reflections of myself. But I will show you the outside garden area so you can get an idea. It's a gorgeous church. It reminds me of what the old English churches probably looked like. or do look like. Open this gate. And you can see around here we've got sprinklers going off. But I really wanted you to see the chapel in all its glory. Alright, instead of walking, we are driving into Elizabeth Gardens because that's what we're doing.
That's how we roll.
It is hot out there. So we are going to experience the Irving Park through modern technology.
Those three of those guys on the bikes.
So those are flowers. You can see the...
Do you want to get it?
No.
There's no parking.
Alright, we had to pop out of the car to see this gazebo in amongst all the rose bushes. Something else you'll experience when you're here is a little babbling brook with some water lilies and flowers that are all around it. Beautiful little spot. More things from the park. Beautiful waterway right in the middle on this gorgeous day. Plenty of places to walk, bike, or drive. If you just want to drive around the park, you can do that too. Take it at your own leisure. All right, we come to our next destination. Where are we, Serena? We're at the Bouctouche Dunes, right there, which is an ecological place, but it's also a nice beach. So you can go have a dig on the beach or go swim in the water, or you can walk along the really long boardwalk that extends to the end of the dunes. So we'll see. The Bouctouche Dunes are brought to you by the Irving family. So the Eco Center Irving. There you go, the dedication, the restoration, preservation, and understanding of La Dune de Bouctouche for the people of New Brunswick to experience and enjoy. July 1997 was when this was put here. Look how far the tide has gone out here at the dunes. But still lots of people down on the beach and paddling away in the water. And then you can walk the boardwalk. And they have an interpretive center here. And they've got an information booth. And they've got a Serena right there. This would be a good spot. You can go to the crow's nest up above. And you can look down on everything that's below. I don't have a drone to do it for me, so I'll do it this way. What a gorgeous day out here in Bouctouche. I'm going to point you this way so you can actually see the boardwalk. But we'll go. There's the beach. Carolyn and Serena are down on the beach right now. I've taken my leave for a moment just to walk this and talk a little bit about it. So the park, like I said before, was put together by the Irving family. They've put the funds into it. We had a major storm back here in about 2004, and a lot of this boardwalk was completely destroyed with the storm that came through. It had to be rebuilt. We had another storm come. I believe it was in the winter more, and the ice and everything ripped it up. It's been rebuilt again many times. This boardwalk has been rebuilt, reconstructed by the Irvings, which is great. It's a great landmark for the community and makes a big difference for tourism. And just look what's going on here and just hanging out at the beach and having a walk. And this is an interesting way of showing you how the boardwalk has changed over the years from its inception in 1997, 2000, 2002. You can see how the boardwalk is changing, how it's been rebuilt and redesigned, also to follow the dune itself, because it is an ecosystem that it's trying to protect, so it's trying to have minimum impact as well, so you can walk over here and see wildlife. You can see it's a break between the two waters. On the other side they're doing all sorts of fishing for mussels or clams, all sorts of things going on here. You can see the damage I was talking about earlier. So in 2000 there was a storm. 2004 you can see the winter storm there that destroyed it. Again in 2010 we today here in 2022, we've got a nice deck. I've walked to the end of the boardwalk. You can see the beach, those that are enjoying it. And I'm gonna work my way back and join up with Carolyn and Serena and see how they're making out on the beach as well. But I did want to take you along this trip so you can see what the boardwalk looked like, how the beach has changed, and how it is today. So hopefully you're enjoying our trip to Bouctouche.
What? Hi.
We've had the beach, and now we're gonna have ice cream. That's what you do when you have a beach. You go to the get ice cream next, don't you? Ice cream.
Yeah.
Sweets. That's the end of our day. We're gonna do it reverse order now. What did you get for ice cream, Serena?
Jolly Rancher.
Carolyn.
Ice cream sundae.
And I got a blue raspberry sorbet. So we had ice cream. We went to the beach. We went and walked the dunes. We've been to the Irving Nature Park. We've had lunch, and we tried to go to the Pays de la Sagouin, but it was closed. So that is all we're gonna do for today from Bouctouche. We may be back another day, but for now, everybody, stay safe.
Bye.
What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?